Oh, look at that. It's a level 5 with a bad estimate. And I'm gonna die. That's brilliant. Okay. I swear they have reduced the spawn rate of level 5s because I've looked for a lot of bison recently. And this is the first level 5 I've seen. I've seen like way fewer max weight 4s. That's a big one there as well. Level 3. Level 3s always look big. That's lucky that I even saw it because it came up and circled around. Well, that could just be a gigantic pain to find. So I think the play is to get around to the other side of the lake and hope they come back, and if they don't, then we'll track it. Lovely. I guess, well, they're nervous. I guess maybe they'll keep drinking. Maybe they'll come back. I mean, if I can see it up on the hill, I'm just going to launch a shot at it. I guess I should get on my proper weapon. If I can see it up on the hill, I'm just going to launch a shot at it. If not, I'm just going to let it go, hunt some elk, and then hope I can get host and change it back to bison time and come back. Because I have enough diamond bison, and this thing's estimate is bad enough that I don't think it's going to be a diamond, and even if it is, you know, it's not like the hugest deal to not find it. I imagine this is where it ran, but it was ahead of all those females, so it's probably over the hill. This is the first level 5 bison I've seen in forever, and I don't know if it's just bad luck or if they did adjust the spawn rates, but I would definitely love to get this thing down. I mean, obviously, but it would be really cool just to be able to see what happens if I can get it. But now it's all dark, and it's just going to be very difficult to track it. This would be the start of elk drink time, though, so if I don't fast travel... Oh, there he is. Wait a minute. I think I'm willing to take this. Give me the spot. Nervous walking. Aggressive. That might be decent. That definitely doesn't look decent. Oh my gosh, he's way closer than I thought he was. Hold up. He was dropping, but I don't know if we saved it or not. I don't know if it even needed to be saved. But I didn't look. I think we saved that. I didn't look at the like distance estimate because that's a pretty new thing, and I always forget it's there. So like you wouldn't have to actually look at the range finding binoculars or at the map in the bottom right there to see how far away it is. You could actually just look at the range estimate and get it close enough to put the zero distance to close enough where it would make a difference. I neglected to look at that, and I don't think there is any possible way the first shot hit skull. It did go aggressive, which is a lot of times what happens when you get a vital hit, and it was dropping quick enough that it could have been long. It may very well have been vertebrae. I guess we'll see. Although I'm 95% sure that the second shot saved it, because I put the second shot quite a bit low. I was still 0 for 300, but it was at, I think, at least like 250, and I put it way on the bottom side of the shoulder. So I think it should be okay. Let's see. I mean, if it's a diamond anyway, I'll be surprised. I think it's probably a troll. It doesn't look very big, but it is a diamond. Wow, it's not even a bad one. Okay, so yeah, the first shot was good. Far back and high. It almost could have slipped into like liver. Yeah, I mean, it's just a bison, just a plains bison, not the most rare diamond, but yeah, I mean, I haven't seen one of these in quite a long time, and that's a pretty big weight and pretty decent score. I'll definitely take it. And it did end up being quite a bit farther away than I thought it was, or it was about as far away as I thought it was on the first shot. But then I looked again and thought that it was closer. But it did end up being about 300 meters, so very nice. Oh, that didn't take long. Nice. $182. 94, that might be max weight. It's definitely big rack, that's sick. That could maybe go in the multi-mount with the Puma. Ooh, max weight pig. We'll track that. Good grief. Why? Aggressive? Huh? Oh, that is loud. Where's your max weight friend? I know he's in there. Is he a 5? Is it a 5, please? I just need to ask you some questions. Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior? Oh, oh, it's a 5. Whoa. It's actually a 5. And thus begins the track for the last diamond we need off Cuatro. And so I found his track. You guys can see I've not been on this part of the map before. I found his track over here. And then followed it all the way up here. Spooked him. Because where I put my waypoint is where I thought they would be. I thought that would be the zone they were going to. I decided to do it the old-fashioned way, just track them, because I thought it might be kind of cool. Instead of setting it to their drink time and then just waiting around, I thought I might try to make it a little more interesting. And turns out it was indeed a 5. What would be cool is if I could chase him around to these fields and then just catch him in the fields like Nervous. But I doubt that'll happen. I imagine that's them. They're trying to get back up the hill. So if I can just get back up here and get kind of a vantage point as they're coming up, I might be able to get a shot on him. Okay, they were right down here. Coming up the hill. Yeah, that's them. Resting right there. Sweet. That's a good estimate too, I think. So yeah, they were heading to their rest zone. I feel like they were going to end up resting like right in here, but I spooked them like right here, and they're going to come over here and just rest. The wind's terrible, so I'm not sure. I definitely want to get at it like from the top side. I'd rather not take a shot from this angle. I just don't really feel comfortable with it. I think the play right now is just to get up to this little bit here, get to this little overlook, and then just see if we can alert him, and maybe get around to an angle where the wind isn't going to be bad. I think he should be right there. I'm just going to go ahead and belly crawl because I don't want to risk spooking him, because this isn't too bad of a spot. It's not perfect, but it's good enough to work with, and there's no promise that another spot will be better. Oh, baby. They are right there. Where's our guy? Okay. This is it. Let's go right now. Yep. Got him. Oh, baby. I was kind of worried about that rock there popping up. Or not the rock popping up, but it like getting in the way of the shot. Because that can happen sometimes, but I didn't want to take the time to get up and risk him moving, changing positions. Yes, yes, yes. Not a huge one. Not a just massive diamond by any extent, but a diamond wild boar nonetheless, and that is our last diamond off of Cuatro. That has been a long time coming, man. That has been a long time coming. Level 5 diamond, perfect shot right there. Yeah, with being prone on the rock like that, I was worried about the rock kind of getting in the way of the shot, because that definitely can happen. But yeah, as I said, I just really didn't want to, with it being alert, risk the time that it would take to go from prone to crouched, and then have to recenter on him, and then he might move, go alarmed, even like flee. And I just didn't really want to mess with that, so I figured better to shoot right away, and maybe it'll flee and go down into the field down below, and I'll end up with an easy shot, but didn't really need to because at the end of the day, we got him.